Panda, yeah. Dropbear and Panda, yeah. Dropbear and Panda, coming at you, Panda, coming at you like a locomotive on a motherfucking bender. Dropbear and Panda.
We're here. It is season 1, episode
20.
What?
I actually know it this time.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. I can count every week.
Yeah,
Right
20.
now.
2-0. That's pretty good.
2-0.
So we got
That's
this.
10 and 10.
That's right. And we have this one and 4 others to finish up the season before we go into season 2.
Oh, right. This 24 episode agreement that you had with yourself.
That's right. Hey, man, we're renewed for another season.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, we've been renewed for another season, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, season 2 might be different than season 1.
It's totally going to be different.
We don't even know.
Yeah. So make sure that you subscribe. Go to iTunes. Go to Spotify. Go to Google Play Music.
Stitcher.
Go to Stitcher. Or Libsyn. Go to our website, www.dropbearandpanda.tv.
Our website's kind of cute.
You know what I did today?
What?
I updated some of the videos that weren't up there. So we are now all up to date on the website.
We were missing videos?
Yeah. We missed Happy Hannukwanzmas. Wasn't up there.
How dare you? That's like one of my favorites.
And I got the best story ever told, which is a Die Hard Christmas story time with Dropbear and Panda.
We tell stories. Sometimes they're not even our own.
That's right. And then I put up Scared Bear.
Scared the bear.
Right, which is the one that we released last night for Halloween 2018.
Yeah, now I will make sure that everyone knows that we have zero budget for our films. And that's what makes it both amazing and, well, even more amazing, really.
Right. So if you live in the Calgary area or you have access to the internet, go to bestofcalgary.com, click on the nomination link, fill in some stuff. And when you get to the best filmmaker, put in Dropbear and Panda.
You're probably going to giggle a little bit when you do it, but still.
Yeah.
You know, sharing is caring.
That's right. And now we know a lot. We know a lot of filmmakers who are, substantially better than us.
But they all have money.
But they have money where we do not have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Our best project, I think, was the one that we actually had money. Money makes a big difference.
it does. Yeah. And not a lot of money, but money.
Yes, it's true. And it goes quickly.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yes, we just did our Halloween short for 2018.
Yep.
It's a little silly. It is terrifying to some people, to many people.
Oh, yeah. It is fucking frightening.
Very,
I'll tell you
very
that.
frightening. Yeah.
And so you're going to see it on YouTube because you can go to youtube.com/dropbearandpanda and you can see it. It's like the latest one up there. Subscribe while you're there to our YouTube channel.
Dropbear and Panda.
We've got like 740 subscribers.
We've got a billion videos, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff to keep you busy. And our podcast goes up there automatically.
What?
Yeah.
It's like fairies are helping us.
Yes.
Anyways, this Halloween episode reminded us how we really need to not be as busy in our other work lives to get this stuff done, because we've had this idea for quite some time, but ended up posting it in the last 5 seconds of...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and and there's stuff that we forgot to do. Anyway, long story short, we got it up.
We need staff.
We got it up. And
I see what you did there.
yeah. And it's decent.
For no budget, I think
budget.
it's pretty great.
It's pretty awesome.
And struggling to get it done because our actual life gets in the way a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But, you got to make money to put up videos that have no budget. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually did a promise, more so to, I think, myself, to do at least one video a month because we've got ideas galore. We just have to do it.
Didn't you make that promise like 18 months ago?
Mm-hmm. So
Cool.
I'm doubling down.
And a year ago?
Because I've got a commercial for you I've got to finish.
Yes, I was going to ask about that.
Yeah. We've got that other idea that we had for Halloween.
Yes, we had 2 ideas, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, and then we had the music video that we've enlisted the aid of our friend Jen Bain.
Yep.
So we got lots of stuff.
Yeah.
We just need to, find the time, dedicate the time to do it.
And that's that one version of that video. We actually have two other versions of the same video that are all replicas sort of the same thing.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of ideas, and we just have to find the time, make the time to have it happen. I don't want to wait for the Christmas special.
No.
For the next one. I want to release one in November.
I want my commercial.
I will do your commercial in November. Promise. Cross my heart.
That's what you said in August and September.
I'm not as busy in November.
See, you say that now.
Yeah. But it's been busy. I've been traveling for clients.
It's true.
Had like a lot of work come my way. I've been co-directing a show at Loose Moose Theater, which opens this weekend. It's Rumpelstiltskin, and it's amazing. It's so fun.
Every time you say Rumpelstiltskin, I think of the other name now, and it just ruins everything.
Rumpled foreskin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's weird.
I think it's hilarious, but not. I should not mention it when we take my nephews there.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if you listeners recall or don't recall, or for those people who are new, Dropbear lost a bet to me and had to make a radio and a video commercial about how amazing I am. So we heard the radio one.
I'll put the link in this just so people are refreshed and renewed. I'm going to listen to it again so I get re-inspired.
Make this epic, man.
Yeah.
As epic as pandas are.
So video coming your way.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So what else is going on this week?
Oh my God. Okay, so completely different tangent. There is a guy in the United States, in Texas.
Oh no.
That is, oh my, okay. So they sell school supplies that are bulletproof now.
Not just backpacks?
Not just backpacks. Like bulletproof school supplies. You can go buy them, specifically. Which, in my mind is a really weird thing to just accept that that's something you have to do.
Especially when you're not in like war-torn Kosovo back in the 90s.
Right. I'm pretty sure that they didn't have, armor-plated backpacks.
No.
But this guy has come up with, I want to say his thing is a bulletproof book. So basically you can hold it up as a shield in front of you and it'll take the rounds, I suppose.
What kids are strong enough to hold up a bulletproof book while it's getting shot at by AR-15s?
I don't know. I can't.
It's just going to blow into their face, or they're not going to be able to. I can't. When I was in school, I worried about pretty much nothing, except for maybe wearing the same jeans as the other chick in my... I had the same colored jeans of like somebody else, and it was weird every time we wore the jeans. The other person wore the jeans, and it was awkward. That was about it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that was the worst thing that happened to me in junior high. Elementary school, snowball fights.
Yeah,
maybe.
And
being a kid.
Yeah. Anyway, so this came out on the heels of the shooting that happened in the synagogue this past weekend. This guy was being interviewed about it, and I saw this with my own two eyes, so I can report on it. I watched...
Not reporters.
Not a reporter. I watched Trump say that if only the synagogue had armed guards inside the synagogue, this never would have happened. Like, I saw those words come out of his mouth on television.
I get what he's trying to say, but what the ever-loving hell, man? Seriously. Yeah. What is... I think I'm done. Like, yeah. I love my American friends, and I love New York, and I had a great time on the beaches of Florida. I even had a great time when I was in Vegas for a week. Yeah. But
I got friends in Seattle. I got friends in California, all through the United States.
I don't think I can do it anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So anyway, our hearts go out to everybody who was affected by that last week.
Absolutely awful.
That's brutal. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on that. I just find it interesting, not even interesting, sick that kids have to be combat ready to go to school.
So I have two nephews. Yeah. One of them is going to be turning 9 this December, and the other one just turned 6.
So grade 4, something like that.
I don't even know. So grade 1-ish and grade 4-ish.
Yeah.
Ugh. And honestly, again, I think the only thing that they worry about is whether they get to school on time or if their shoes are tied.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of, like,
Just knocked on the coffee table.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anyway,
Unreal. Oh.
Let's snap out of it. I hope this guy makes a lot of money with his bulletproof books.
Well, I hope he makes no money because I hope that there aren't any more giant shootings and nobody needs bulletproof anything.
Yeah, well, obviously that's not the case.
One's way more realistic than the other.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we talk about my face? Made you laugh already.
Let's talk about your face. You can see Panda's face on the video. Scared bear.
Not that you would really want to, but so I've been having a problem with my TMJ.
TMJ.
I don't know what it stands for, but it's a part where your jaw locks together.
You got lockjaw.
No.
Oh.
TMJ. Everybody has TMJ.
Oh.
It's
I'm gonna
a
Google
part
that.
of your body.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Like
the
a
dislocation of your
joint.
your dislocation of your TMJ is something completely different. So it's funny when people are like, "Oh my god, I have TMJ," and you're like, "Yes, every normal person does."
Okay. TMJ disorders. It's a type of temporomandibular disorder, or TMD.
But the templar joint is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Templar blah 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 mandibular joint.
Yes.
Templar mandibular joint.
so as that says,
Yeah.
everyone has one.
So TMJ is temporomandibular joint.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So people
Close
have
enough.
those.
People have those unless you don't have a jaw, and then you don't, and I'm very sorry. But TMJ disorder or dislocation is when your jaw comes out of.
It's a TMD, templar mandibular disorder of your TMJ. Element of B. Spontaneous loss of limbs. Not a doctor.
Stop. So, and I get it every once in a while. Like my jaw clicks at a joint, and it's like that for a couple hours, and then it pops back into place, no problem. Back when I was in elementary or junior high school, I think I had like a problem where I had to wear like a little retainer, and it brought my jaw forward to make sure that it stayed in place all the time. And I don't know whether I'm getting these problems now because this is just what happens when you get that kind of stuff happen to your face. But maybe I grind my teeth at night. I don't know. But for the last week until just the other day, Tuesday, my jaw was dislocated for a week.
That's good. Oh.
To the point where I had to, chew my food with my incisors and my front teeth, and it was not good, and it really, really hurt.
Oh.
So I ended up having to take heroic quantities of muscle relaxants to help it slide back into place.
Right. And a doctor said to do that.
Yes, yeah.
Not a doctor.
Yeah.
But that's crazy to me.
Well, the Advil didn't work, so the anti-inflammatories didn't work, but the muscle relaxants did. So I took 2 when I got home from work, and then another 2 in 4 hours and whatnot, and it slowly moved back into place. It popped out again yesterday for like an hour.
Jesus.
And it's still very sore, and my face was swollen and everything.
Oh.
But if it gets bad enough, people have surgery done. Like it's not. It doesn't pop out like your shoulder, where it pops out and you're like, oh my god, and you're screaming, and then you just have to slam it against a wall.
Oh yeah, Riggs. Just like Riggs.
Another very good Christmas movie we should discuss at some point.
That's right.
But a week.
Wow, that's terrible.
It was a week. Like you haven't had.
No.
No, eh?
No, like I don't even think, like when I was teaching and training jiu-jitsu, I did a lot of stuff to myself, but never anything to my jaw.
Yeah.
Like, which is great.
Yeah, and I've had it. So on the right side, it's locked once, where I actually couldn't open my mouth like at all.
Oh my god. Oh, that'd be so weird.
Yeah, and you have to like slowly like basically pry it open, and then it goes, and then it goes back in. But
no,
this was a little different. So I don't know. I don't think I had a point with this, but TMJ disorder, TMD suffers.
Yeah,
I feel you, man.
Snakes don't have that problem because they can dislocate their
Or
jaw.
snakes do have the problem, but they use it to their advantage.
Smart. Snakes
I
are
know.
clever.
Yeah.
Except for the Ouroboros one.
Why? What are wrong with them?
They just eat their tails.
Do they still exist? You'd think they'd be all dead by now. Mass suicide like a lemming.
Lemmings were not a suicide.
They're not, actually.
No, that was Walt Disney's filmmakers made that happen.
There used to be a game, though, called, I'm pretty sure it was called Lemmings, on the computer, where there were just masses of lemmings, and you had to keep trying to build stuff to make sure the lemmings didn't fall and all die. I don't know where that was. It's like, I don't think it was a Mac game, but it was pretty funny.
There's a new game out that I haven't tried yet called Red Dead 2.
There's many games that you have not tried yet.
Right?
However,
Red Dead 2?
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption.
Number 2.
So I gotta check that out. I'm gonna actually get that this weekend, maybe.
What?
Yep. I've still got shows this weekend. Our opening weekend is this weekend, but I can find some time.
Rumpled foreskin.
Well,
Speaking of rumpled foreskin, people who have bought Red Dead,
I just hit my teeth with my beer bottle. Okay.
people who have bought Red Dead Redemption 2 are very obsessed over the size of their horse's testicles.
Oh.
Because apparently this game is so realistic that you can see them just swaying, and if they're in the mountains, they get smaller because it's colder.
Wow.
Right? I saw it everywhere.
That is commitment to. That's a game engine. Now back in the day when was it Xbox first came out, and they had a beach volleyball game, and so they had all these scantily clad women wearing bikinis, and they created something called jiggle physics to make the stuff jiggle the way that it normally would. So now there's ball physics.
Yes.
Don't know where I was going. Yeah, I think I pretty know where I was going with that. I know where I was going. So
do you?
Yeah, now so I just think it's great. So now you can have, small balls.
That's what everyone's been dreaming of, small balls.
Yeah, and come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen horse nuts.
Ever?
No. No, never. I think because it's a gelding. Geldings have their balls snipped, right?
I know nothing about horses, only that I got thrown off one once, and I've never been on one since.
I've been kicked across stables, but I cannot recall ever seeing horse nuts.
Probably because the feet were in your face.
Oh my God.
Blood in your eyes. This is a very interesting podcast.
It is a weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we will get that, and we'll check out the horse balls. And
I think you can pick like of 30 out of 30 different horses. So how
get
many?
Like an old horse with like super long balls.
Some of them could be mares. You could get a lady horse. She doesn't have balls though.
No, but it could be like really dangly labia. I don't know.
Okay, well, I have nothing.
Yeah, that's weird.
After that. So, this is our last episode ever.
Thanks, it's been fun.
And I'm moving out.
Don't forget to vote for Dropbear and Panda as filmmakers on Best of Calgary.
And the podcast as well.
That's
because
right.
we clearly deserve it this episode.
Clearly. Oh my God.
We're not on top of the news this time. However,
What?
Calgary, we talked about the Olympics last episode when I was a robot.
Yeah, that was fun.
The city council might actually kibosh the whole idea before we're able to vote on the 13th, because what's going on is the federal government is saying we're not going to give you or tell you how much we'll give you unless we know that your city wants the Olympics.
Yeah.
But the people of Calgary are like, but we don't want to vote yes because we don't know how much money we're getting from the feds.
Right.
So the city council might is close to, you know what, just fuck it.
Yeah.
Just never mind.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, and I don't think it's just the federal. I think it's also provincial. Nobody's really got all the numbers together to be like, yeah, let's do this.
And they keep saying, yeah, we'll have the numbers in August, and then it was September, and then it was October, and now it's November, and nothing.
You know what I think? I think they're putting that out there to get people to go like, no, man, now we want it. And to rally The Yes Calgary.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were speaking earlier of Halloween.
Yes.
And we put out a Halloween video and everything. Mm-hmm. We also worked a little haunted house.
Oh yeah, we
on
did.
Saturday.
Yeah, for Workshop Theater.
Yeah, so Jackie, who runs Workshop Theater, she also helps run one of the community centers here. And every year they take out either most of. They used to take out the whole basement of the community center, but now it's just most of it. And they build an epic little haunted house for all the kids and some of the adults too. And
that was super fun.
Yeah, ridiculously fun. So last year we were terrifying clowns.
Yeah. You can check out the pictures on our Instagram at Dropbear and Panda.
Look at him doing all the selling.
I'm all about the promo right now.
Yeah. And this year we were dead people.
That's right. I was a zombie.
Yep.
I did my own makeup. Thank you very much.
I could scare people in a haunted house all the time. I would love to do the big ones.
You terrified me because when you were getting murdered in the next room, like I heard it. I was going for subtle because there was like a jumping spider. There was like crazy people and hands next, like before my room. Then my room was like this library. So I would be like super still. And then people would come and poke me and kick my foot and decide that I wasn't real. And then I'd wait a beat. Then I'd attack them. Oh. But you in the room, what was that room? Like the forest or whatever? It
was the garden. It was the haunted garden.
You were screaming bloody murder. Like I believed it. I'm just like, oh, Jen's dying.
Sweet.
I'm stuck in this library.
Cool, Jen. Hope you're good. Well, I had a hatchet in my back.
Yeah.
I had the Black Plague taking over my face.
Yep.
And then when people were leaving, of course, obviously the older people didn't do this to like the 4-year-olds. The 4-year-olds, you just kind of wave at them as they go by. Yeah. And then Susan would come over with the chainsaw and try to chainsaw my face.
Yep.
That's how it was.
Some people brought babies.
Yeah,
which was really weird. So we had codes. Like, what was it? Like, code 1 is like be super chill.
1, 2, and DEFCON 3.
DEFCON 3. Yeah, they originally went with 5. They were going to do 5, but we quickly realized that 3 is kind of the most.
Yeah,
I did scare somebody so bad they ran face first into a bookcase.
Oh my god. And then they tore down the wall. We had to take 10 minutes to fix it.
Which was pretty awesome. I was pretty impressed with
myself. That was... Well, I think they were freaked out from the hands and Amanda, who had her face sewn shut.
Oh, that was great makeup. Yeah, my God.
And it was dark and whatever. And the walls, because they just put it up like the 24 hours beforehand, a lot of the walls were just fabric, just hanging from the ceiling. And when you go in the daytime, when we showed up at 5 o'clock, I was like, okay, cool. Like, all right. But then when you turn the lights off and have the red and green and purple scary lights with a little flash here and there, I don't know if I would have been able to do it without half peeing myself. I'm a wuss, but...
Yeah. Anyway, it was good. It was fun. It was good times.
Yeah.
There was mayhem.
I hope to work my way up to like the big haunted houses in Calgary. I think
you just have to ask. They would
ask who?
You need a horror agent.
Let's find out, shall we?
Need like a
horror agent.
Right. Not a horror agent. That's a pimp.
This is a very odd podcast. Well, at that note...
You parked in the garage for the first time.
Yes.
In 7 years.
I did. Yeah. Luckily, my rear view mirror on the passenger side is lower than my bicycle's handlebars.
Right. It's a very small garage.
It's a single car garage, but there's still bookshelves in there and a lowrider bicycle and like it's tight.
Tight.
Yeah, but it's the first time I've parked in a garage in like 6 years.
I can't wait for it to snow and you going out there and not having to shovel snow off your car. Or me having to shovel snow off your car.
Yeah. It's going to be good. And plugging my car in.
Right? Did you notice I had like book cable and stuff?
No.
There. Yeah, it's there.
The little at the front? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just assumed it was plugged into something.
That's for you.
Hooray.
Yeah. How are you going to save the world this week?
Oh, do you have something to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Final space. That's
Yeah,
all
I'm just going to watch more Final Space. That's how I'm going to save the world.
I think that's fair.
Meaning I'm going to save space, which Earth is in.
Chookity.
Chookity. Woo. If you haven't watched Final Space on Netflix.
Oh my God, get on that. What?
I was getting you to like talk about it more.
Oh, no, nothing else needs to be said other than chickadee woo. And you do it best.
Woo.
She's like mooncake. She's head over heels for mooncake.
Oh my gosh. I love mooncake so much I could die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yep. Gary.
The Gary.
The Gary.
No, it's just Gary.
The Gary.
The Gary.
Whatever, the Gary.
And that's David Tennant. Which
I know,
is
it's
awesome.
so crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Conan O'Brien is in it. I don't know
Yeah.
what character he is.
So is the angry dude who played Hellboy.
No way.
What's his name?
Don't know.
Yeah, but you know who
I
I'm
know the
talking
one
about.
you're talking about.
Hellboy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Damn.
We obviously did no research on this. We do not have IMDb on our phones right now.
Right.
But
Anyway, yeah, great show.
yeah. Watch it.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Okay. How are you going to save the world?
I'm going to watch more Final Space.
Yeah, cool.
Hello.
Cool.
How are you going to save the world?
I am going to put up the best kid show ever seen in the history of kid shows coming up this weekend at the Loose Moose Theater at Crossroads Market called Rumpelstiltskin.
Sorry, what's it called?
Rumpelstiltskin. Don't forget to check out our latest video, Scared Bear,
Yep.
on YouTube.
Pretty ridiculous.
Subscribe and shit.
Thank you so much for listening.
Bye.
This has been episode
20
of
season
1.
Dropbear and Panda.
Save the world. Chickadee boo. It's not even chickadee. Damn it.
It is chickadee.
No, it's chockadee.
Chockadee.
I don't even know.
Chookadee. It's
Chookadee.
chookadee. It's chookadee. Chookadee boo.
Chookadee boo. And it's not boo, it's ooh.
Hey, well, you do it again.
Chookadee ooh. No, I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, you
Thinking
just
about
gotta,
it.
you just gotta like go.
Thanks for listening.
Coming at you, Panda. Coming at you like a locomotive on a motherfucking bender. Yes,